What's going on, YouTube? This your boy Mr.AlwaysFishing, and today I'm gonna try something new with you guys. So this is gonna be kind of like a pre-trip video, and I'm gonna go over my rigs with you guys, my spot that I'm going to, like the actual place I'm going, and the sub spots that I plan on hitting when I get there, and what the game plan is for when I go places. So I'm gonna do this before I go on each fishing trip, just to let you guys know what I'm doing, the gear I'm using, the bait, the rig, all that type of stuff, you know what I mean? So this is gonna be helping me increase my uploads per week, because right now I shoot for 3 uploads a week just to be consistent and give you guys content to watch. So I hope you guys appreciate it, because it's a grind, dude. When I go out, I don't have time on the water to like think how to explain like every single thing to you guys, and I know I need to work on that. So this will help me a lot and give me more time, and my mindset's actually in the explaining kind of mood. So let me know what you think. Should I keep this up, or should we just stop it and let you guys see me on the water and you guys should be like, what the heck is he using? So I think this would be pretty cool. So without all that talking, let me show you guys what's going on and where I'm going. So first off, let's start out by saying, I think I'm gonna just one take these. We're not doing no editing of these. These are all natural, me in the lab. You see all that stuff behind me. I'm in the lab cooking up a game plan, and I'm gonna show you guys the gear, the rig, and the baits I'm using. So first off, I'm gonna tell you guys, I plan on going shore fishing this weekend, because first off, it's gonna be terrible. Like the wind is gonna be blowing like 25, 30 miles an hour out there this weekend. Not going in a boat, not going in a kayak, definitely not gonna do nothing like that. So shore fishing is what it's gonna be, just to get you guys some content. So I figured I'd go out to Yankeetown. It's like a little city, a little town over there, close to Crystal River, Homosassa. It's on the Gulf Coast. So we are gonna be in the Gulf of Mexico, Gulf of America. There you go. So we're gonna be over there on that side. We're not gonna do no Zello. We're going straight to Yankeetown. I think this is my first time going to Yankeetown, honestly, too. But first step, I'm bringing a popping cork, and I got this thing set for 3 feet with this is an old gulp jig 3-inch shrimp or whatever. It's old, it's shriveled up, but that's the game plan. I'm gonna bring some popping corks with me, throw it out there on my GF, dang dude, my GLF. It's a Shimano rod, it's a Shimano reel, it's a Noski as the reel. So that's just my catch a trout, catch a redfish, catch a snook, whatever. That's probably what I'm gonna do it on. I'm probably gonna switch to live shrimp too at some point, but I'm gonna start out with the gulp and just work it artificial style. That's that section of it. But I heard Yankeetown has some big black drums. So I got the coolest people at my job. Some cool guy gave me this old school, look at this thing, man. He gave me this old school Penn 7500 size reel, dude. This thing right here is a monster. And I think it'll be so cool to hook one of them big old 30, 40 pound black drum down there and bring them in off this old school reel and this rod, bro. Like, if you can see how cool this stuff is. I love old fishing stuff, if you didn't know. I think this is cool. Shout out to him. Awesome guy, great guy. Like, couldn't say anything better about him. Like, just truly amazing dude. Whole family's amazing, honestly. So that's what that is. I'm gonna bring some chicken out there with me, like a drumstick or 2, throw it out there and try to catch blue crabs myself actually on the water. So hopefully I can get one to be able to throw out there on that thing, because that thing's a monster, dude. We're gonna be good if we get a big black drum. And this don't be the last rod I bring. This is just gonna be me throwing out live shrimp on just the bottom and stuff, trying to catch a snapper or sheep's head or redfish, whatever bites wants to bite it. It's sitting on the bottom. I got this basically, like, I guess they call it the fish finder rig. Just put an egg sinker on your line, tie your circle hook or whatever hook you choose to use on it, and that's pretty much it. Throw it out there, hook your bait on, throw it out there. Feel for the bite, let it sit, whatever you choose to do, whatever floats your boat and your style of fishing. This is basically what this is. And it's probably overkill, but I use this. This is a cool reel I got. This is a Shimano Stratic on a Terramar. I think it's a Terramar Southeast. One of those two. Let me see if the exact name for you guys. I know it's a Terramar series Shimano rod. It's 7 foot. Power rating is gonna be medium heavy, and it's an extra fast. But this rod right here is what I use to catch my like bigger fish with. It's honestly overkill for throwing it out there for shrimp and stuff. But just in case I do get a big bite, I want to have the power to get it in. I don't want to be out there playing around, just no control over the fish. This is good. So I got like 20, I think that's 20-pound braid on here with a 30-pound leader. And I pretty much run 30-pound leaders all the time now. I don't go back down to 20. 30 is what I'm using because if a snook bites, I want to have something to help me get that snook in. So just in case, I'd go 30. The fish aren't as line shy, I feel like. I thought that was true because the water's clear sometimes where I normally fish over there in the Ozello side. But dude, I think this is gonna be a year straight of me using just straight 30. And it's so much, it don't matter, dude. I boat flip the fish in, everything. 30 is gonna handle it. Throw boat flip a 25-inch redfish in the boat, no worries. You can do that with 30. 20 and less, I'm not boat flipping nothing with that stuff. No, we're not doing that. So 30 is safe. And then I also like to use this same rod and reel setup to throw like top water baits and just a bunch of like bigger artificial things, like heavier weighted, like this is a no live bait needed shrimp. I think it's like a 1/2 ounce jig head or 3/8 ounce, 1/2 ounce, one of the two. A little heavier. I also throw it on this one right here. It just feels so nice, and it's such a nice setup that I love throwing anything on it, honestly. But that's the plan. So we should be around 6 o'clock in the morning. We should get there, and I'm gonna go from that with the tide situation. With the tide situation, I like to get on this app called, it's not an app, it's a website. They could have an app now. It's a website I use called Saltstrong. If you guys haven't heard about Saltstrong, definitely check into them. It's worth it if you go out there. I only go out like 4 times a month if I'm lucky on my only off day, which is Sundays. So I pay for it. It's like $9 a month, but you get so much information and stuff from this $9. You're not gonna ever, it's definitely worth it. You're not gonna regret it. Because if you go fishing enough, it pays for itself. You're gonna go out there and find spots that you didn't know were there. You're gonna go out there and actually get a game plan on what to do and stuff too. So I definitely recommend you check it out. Saltstrong, subscribe to them, sign up, create your free account, and then you can go ahead and pay for the account, I believe. But I think you can still get access to some cool stuff with the free account. But when you pay like the subscription price, you get loaded with information. It's worth it. But that's basically it, man. I might do it for this video. I'm gonna try it out. I'm gonna get my computer and show you guys the website and what you can do on the website. So if I can't and it doesn't look right, I'm gonna just end it here. But if it does look right and I can get you guys to see what I'm doing and like places I'm going and the spots I'm doing from a map view, I'm gonna do that. But so far, that's it, y'all. So let me know if you guys go to Yankeetown and you guys catch anything out there, where's the spots you go, because I know it's a long road with water on the sides and stuff. So there's plenty of spots to duck off to. So if you guys know something top secret or something, or you guys know something, anything, let me know in the comments. So this your boy, Mr.AlwaysFishing. Let me see if I can pull that up for you guys. But if not, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, comment. Peace. Okay, y'all, this is the Saltstrong website. It is pretty cool. There's a ton of stuff on here, but let's get to where it's called Smart Fishing Spots. And here we go. I'm in Florida, and I can't even explain how many spots it is in Florida to fish, man. But we will be up here in the Gulf, in Yankeetown. And this is the tidal station I'll be using. So this is where I find my tides, and it gives you so much information. If you can pick the day, check this out. You can pick the day, and then once you pick that day, you'll see all the information for the day about the tidal movement. So at 6, it's a starting good bite times. Fish are gonna be feeding on that bottom of the outgoing tide, and as it slacks out, they're still feeding, and as soon as that thing's incoming again, they're still feeding. So they'll be feeding, chewing good all the way to like 10 o'clock in the morning. So we plan on getting there at 6. So
That is perfect. That's a good sign. And 10 is when the bite says it's gonna slow down, but it's still gonna be good feeding pretty much all the way till lunchtime. As soon as it gets really slack at the top of the outgoing, it's gonna be slack. Fish ain't gonna be feeding as much because the water's not moving and stuff, pushing bait. So that's what this is right here. Once that water starts moving again, that bite will fire back up. So as soon as that water starts pushing back out at 2, fish are gonna be feeding again, and all the way until it drops back down. So yeah, man, should be pretty good. So once you pick the day though, this is the coolest part, and this is how I found my fishing spots for that day. I click the day, I'll zoom in farther, and I'll get a layout on what is going on. This is the boat ramp, and this is where the tidal station is. So this is pretty awesome. It's gonna be pretty accurate tide information because it's right on the actual like tide marker. So that's good. But let me see if I can put it on there. I know there is another option. I've never done the computer version before. So give me a second to figure out how to bring back up. Okay, here it is. That was my problem right there. I was zoomed in the wrong way. So you're going to go to layers. If you go to layers down here, you can put on something called smart fishing spots. And what this is, it's going to auto generate hot areas on where fish should be. And if you see, this is the tidal station. This is where a lot of people fish, but these are hot spots. These are good bite zones. So anything close to this main road, I can get to. I'm thinking about just bringing my waders with me and just wading down some of these creeks and these places. This appears to be like a bridge, so I'm pretty sure I can get some good fish off this bridge too. Might get a drum from this bridge, who knows. But I think what's gonna happen is I'm gonna end up going down there to closer to the boat ramp where there's this nice deep canal right here. Plenty of structure down there, and this is where I think the big black drum's gonna come from, right here off a blue crab. Somewhere along in here. Probably towards the outside. I'm not gonna get too close to the boat ramp down there to be in the way, but I will be fishing somewhere along in here. And then I might end up walking, depending on what the water's looking like. I might end up walking around here, wading around here, fishing this other little hot spot here. To me, this is a hot spot too. The water's gonna be rushing through here, and this is gonna be just, something's gonna be up in here. So this is a spot I'm gonna hit too. So let's go back to this bridge though. This bridge looks nice. There's structure down there for fish. So there doesn't look to be that deep. So there is something popping up here. So if you can see here, the water is deeper here and here. This is a little sandy area where it's shallower. So, and then that looks like an oyster bar. Sure, that's it's either a sandbar or an oyster bar. That's still structure though. So there could be fish sitting all in here. But this is another cool thing I want to show you. If you tap that zone, it'll generate a game plan guide. And I kid you not, it'll tell you some pretty good information. So give it a second while it's generating. Boom. It will literally tell you a boatload of tips. I think it's pretty cool. It's the best money you can spend if you're pretty new to fishing, or you just need something to give you the accurate information for the day you're going out. This is a lifesaver, bro. So check out Salt Strong. I'm not anywhere like affiliated with them or anything. I'm just letting you guys know some sauce. So yeah, holler at Salt Strong, man. These people right here got a bunch of stuff going on, pretty cool stuff. And they got some gear in the store too if you want to check out stuff that they use. So yeah, this is it, bro. Yankeetown, man. We're gonna be there Sunday. Pull up on me if you're gonna be fishing, man. Let's do it. There's a bunch of stuff out here, bro. This look good.